Hi, my name is Yolanda and welcome to my channel. It's been a hot minute. You see that thermometer over there? Yeah, that's been my constant companion. We're feeling better now. It's still February, right? Right. Okay. How does one, and I've been thinking about this for about a week now, how does one do the Black Excellence tag when one does not believe in practicing Black excellence? I am 46 years old. I do what I want. Hi, my name is Yolanda and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the Black Excellence tag. I ran across a video by Kara from Beauty and the Frizz, who did it in collaboration with I Am Jamila. I subscribed instantly. I love seeing us on the YouTubes. I don't see enough of us on the YouTubes. So I'm glad to have found a new creator, and I love questions. So we're going to get into it. I'm a person who doesn't believe in Black excellence, but I'm going to do the Black excellence tag anyway. Okay, question number one. What does Black History Month mean to me? It means that it's February. That's it. I'm Black every day of my life. 365, 24/7. I'm Black. Is it a day that ends in Y? Yes, I'm Black. I love history. I love Black history, which is also American history. And I grew up, my mom supplemented our education because we didn't get it in school. I went to public school all the way until the 6th grade. Didn't get it in public school. And really didn't get it until I went to a fancy-ass, primarily white institution, PWI. I didn't get it until there. And the tuition there was like, back in the day, was $35,000 a year to go to this high school. We did not talk about Black history. We did not talk about slavery. We did not talk about the Middle Passage. We did not talk about any of that stuff until I was well into my teens. But you know where we did talk about it? In my household, my Black ass household. We've always been Black. Everybody in my family is Black, and we come in all different hues. You've seen my spawn. She's on the light-skinned side, but she's not alone. And I'm the dark-skinned child of two light-skinned parents. It happens. Okay. Black history was every day. Black education was every day. Black food was every day. Black speech was every day. And Black art and Black music was every day. I'm going to give the music to my dad because he was a DJ in the 70s for house parties. Poppin'. But I live Black all day long. I come from not a large family by any standards, but it is a multi-generational family. It is a multinational family. We are all Black, and we are all Black in different ways, but also very much the same. Question number 2. Who is your favorite Black beauty influencer? I'm not answering that. I refuse it, okay? I took some amazing advice from someone here that I'm going to list. I'm going to list the Black beauty influencers who I watch. If you have more for me, let me know. It is so hard. It is so hard to find Black beauty influencers in this space, okay? It just is. I watch a lot of beauty YouTube, and I have to go on the hunt. And when you put in Black beauty influencer in a search bar, you're looking for things for deeper skin tones. Remember that? Yeah, no, you can't find anything. Google hates us. So we have to get the word out. Kelsey, and in no order. I've made friends here on the YouTube, okay? I'm reckless with this mouth. I am not that reckless. I'm not choosing. You can't make me choose favorites. Kelsey Brianna J, Alicia Archer, also known as Kinky Sweat, Tina, the Fancy Face, OG, T, the nappy-headed jojoba. Now she does mostly commentary boot. She's also a beauty influencer if you want the real tea on all of the beauty stuff. You need to join the Patreon. Kara, of course, from Beauty and the Frizz. Audra at Home. Audra. Hey, Audra. Amira Muhammad, makeup and travel. And also on the commentary train, listen, I do some commentary here on occasion. Sharita knows it all. Beautiful. And if you search the content, there's beauty there. If you know someone who I should be watching based on what you see here, let me know. Let me know, because I'm always on the hunt for good and amazing, good entertainment, but amazing creators. I'm always looking. That's my list, in case anybody needed to know. Picking favorites. I'm not trying to lose friends here. This was a hard one. What's your favorite Black-owned beauty brand? So I'm doing a catalog of all of the makeups. I have a lot of it. I have too much of it not to talk about it. I have close to a full face worth of Pat McGrath. I can do a full face with Vanessa Myrex. But if I have to be honest about what I use every day, like I'm just going to pop outside and show everybody my beautiful face and then come back because, you know, I'm still living that mask life, I choose Mented. Mented has a bunch of hero products, including the best powder blush formula that I've tried, and I have a lot of blush. I said it out loud. It is the best. Okay, it is the best powder blush formula that I have, but I also have every last one of my nude lipsticks is fermented, and I love their foundation. So on keeping it real, as much as I love Mother Pat, as much as I love Vanessa Myrex beauty, I have a ton of it, and I use it all the time. But everyday staples, reliable, there's no misses. I have about 10 products there. No misses with Mented make. Mented is my favorite. Underrated. We don't talk enough about this brand here. I'm giving it to Mented. What is the brand you won't support because they aren't inclusive of deeper skin tones? I don't have time to record the very lengthy, list of brands I don't support because they're not inclusive of deeper skin tones. But I'm going to tell you what always has to be in my bonnet. I like my luxury makeup. I do. I love my fashion house makeup. I do. I will never, ever buy a product from Chanel. Okay? Never will I ever buy a product from Chanel. I am tired, okay? When I first got into makeup, people were complaining about La Beige's, the bronzer. And this is a question that I ask myself if I'm going to buy from a brand. I don't care how much I like that individual product. Did that brand bring enough bronzer for the rest of the class? If the answer is no, I'm not buying. I'm not buying. I love that beautiful Chinese makeup. I love the packaging. Packaging is super important to me. I'm not going to buy it. And until Chanel, actually, even if Chanel fixes it, there is so much other makeup out there. They're trolling us at this point. They're not giving us that beautiful, I love my cream products. And if a brand has complexion for me, and I mean all of complexion, bronzer included, I'm a crazy consumer like that. I will buy a lot of it just because. But if you don't have complexion for me, I'm not inclined. So, you know, Hourglass can kick rocks too. Like, let me stop before I get started. I can do a whole rant on this one. What is your favorite Black sitcom? Living Single. Before Friends, before Raggedy Girls. I hate watch that show. It was Living Single. Okay, Living Single. I'm from New York. Like, I am, you know, a Black urban professional, the Buppy. Like, when I was young, this was something to aspire to. I wish I had a group of girlfriends. There was just like 4 of us that lived together. Queen Latifah. Like, I love Living Single. Still funny. Holds up. Isn't raggedy. I love that show. Still love that show. I need to go back and watch some more. Yes, that is a sitcom. It stole my heart way back when. I can do that flying sidekick. The dance in the beginning. That dance in the beginning. I can do that flying sidekick. Well, as of 2 years ago, I could still do that flying sidekick. We are living single. Oh God, I love that show. What would you like to see more of in the Black community? I would just like to see more of the Black community. Emphasis on community. I search for, and when I'm doing my best, create community. Like, I love people coming together. Like, and that's it. That's it. You do not have to be better, faster, stronger. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, it's hard. It's hard for us out there. But I do wish we did come together more. I love this tag. I'm doing it. And like, hopefully, listen, we can keep this going all year round. Okay, I can do a part 2 of this and change all of my answers. It doesn't matter. I like community. I like joining in on lives, especially here on the YouTubes. I love it here. Okay, like when we actually do come together, share ideas, spread the word, talk some trash. Like, I love all of that. And so that's what I would like to see more of in the YouTube community. And out in life, replicate the same thing. Put each other on, like, cheerlead. Okay, get up and do the rah-rahs for our people, because nobody else is doing it. Like, we need to do it for ourselves. And I see it. I see it all over the place, but I wish there was more. And this rolls into, what does Black excellence mean to me? It means a lot of stress. It means a lot of stress. I grew up on the Cosby Show. Like, respectability politics is not for me. It's just not. Okay, we can be the best at everything and still lose out, and still get arrested, and still get killed out in these streets, and still almost die in childbirth. I'm not asking anyone out there to do more, and I am reveling in my middle-aged Black mediocrity. Okay, living my best life to my standard and nobody else's. So when I see Black excellence, I see it everywhere, but I don't want to put any pressure on anyone, because I know that pressure has been put on me to be an example and to be better than the rest, and to do this and to do that and to do the next thing. And number one, I'm not better than anybody. The classism that jumps out when we talk about Black excellence, the capitalism. Yeah, I'm not about that. What I wish for everyone is for them to do their best. And when we do our best, that's where excellence comes from. But honestly, I cannot live that kind of life. I used to. Black excellence is for your 30s. When you're 45, okay, Black mediocrity all day. It's time for Black peace, Black joy, Black love. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to partner up with a Black person. It just means that, like, especially for the women, because, you know, I'm Miss Andrea over here. Like, especially for the women, we need all of the love, the care, the peace that we can get. Excellence, not so much. I see Black excellence everywhere, but I don't prescribe it for anyone. I don't. So, as someone who does not believe in Black excellence, like, I'm doing the Black excellence tag, but I'm going to tell you that, like, that stress, the anxiety, the depression, when your best isn't great enough, like, it's not worth it. How do you plan on celebrating your Blackness during Black History Month? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, no, this is, honestly, I started my channel out of an impetus to celebrate, bring community together, maybe do a little educating and entertaining. But this is my way of celebrating. My Blackness is showing up here Like that is my celebration. Getting dressed up, putting on the makeups, whatever level of putting on the makeups that I decide to do. Listen, I'm black, okay? And when people find out, because I do have a professional voice that I put on to speak professionally, whatever that means. And when people find out, usually through Zoom is ruining my professional cover. Like, they're like, oh. And I'm like, yes, I'm black. And I am that black as well. To people who do not know, yes, I'm black with some extra blackness and some black on the side. And you leave it in the oven for like that extra crispy blackness, okay? Vanta black. That's how black I am. And I celebrate by doing all of this as often as I can. That's what I do. As I said before, Black History Month just means that it's February. I keep the celebration going on, okay? I keep the celebration going on all year round. Whatever group that I'm a black veteran, I'm a black mama, I'm a black runner, I'm a black nerd, a black person on the spectrum, whatever adjective, qualifier, affinity group that I could belong to, I am very black in it. I celebrate me every day. I try to celebrate my particular brand of blackness every day. What advice would you give a younger generation of black women? I'm 46 years old, and the advice that I would give my younger self and that I give young women when I roll across them and I give to my daughter, in the words of the bard, above all else, to thine own self be true. And that means do you, boo, as well as being selfish. It's not just expressing yourself in truth. It is really, really paying attention to self, being self-centered, taking time to get to know yourself and expressing yourself in your truth all the time. Get a little uncomfortable. Get a little uncomfortable. Take some risks, okay? But that inner voice, even if that voice is ratchet as all get out, like, that's what I want for a generation of black women. Do not try to, don't be bothered by what you see out there. Like, internalize and really, really know oneself and express yourself in that way. To thine own self, be true. Live your own truth. And with that, I've done a lot of talking and I think I've run out of voice. Until next time, bye.